does this change in the 8-circuit model of human consciousness?
Leary's psychology is based entirely on the principles of hedonic philosophy. What do you want out of life? To have a good time. Okay, get rid of all the programs that make you miserable. Leary coined the magnificent term reality tunnel. And we project the model outward and consider it reality. It's not reality, it's our reality tunnel. Which is why we misunderstand one another so often, and why we misjudge one another so profoundly. Leary's basic assumption is we all perceive a different world because our brains are organizing it according to patterns the brain has created to organize. And those patterns seem to be created by our early imprints, by our subsequent conditioning, by our learning, and by whatever experiments we have done in reprogramming our nervous systems, which involve such things as yoga, psychotherapy, general semantics, neurolinguistic programming, psychedelic drugs, brain tuning machines. Every time we reprogram our nervous system, our reality tunnel should change a little bit. If it doesn't, we haven't learned anything through that experiment. That was wasted time. Circuits because he fell in love with computers very early on, and from the 1970s on he tries to use cybernetic and computer type metaphors as much as possible. We start out with basically a amoeboid floating consciousness recapitulating the beginning of life. We have to bond to a mother or a mother substitute. Leary calls that the biosurvival circuit. The second circuit is the anal territorial circuit. All mammals mark their territories by excretions. When you take your dog out for a walk, the dog pees on a dozen different places. The anal territorial circuit is a sort of an up-down at right angles to the forward-back of the oral biosurvival circuit. You're either at the top of the hierarchy and claim most of the territory, or you're at the bottom and don't have any territory and just take directions from those above you. Or you're somewhere in between. First circuit sort of recapitulates amoeboid life. The second circuit recapitulates brain evolution. When you put these two axes together, the right-left oral biosurvival circuit and the up-down anal territorial circuit, you get the Leary interpersonal grid and divide it into 4 parts. The This makes 4 quadrants, which Leary calls friendly strength. Quadrant below that is friendly weakness, which is you're basically willing to accept the new when you feel very insecure. Then there's hostile strength, which is dominant but not friendly. Then below that you got hostile weakness. You see them in the tabloids all the time. They have "born to lose" tattooed on their arms. They've been accused of crime so atrocious you can't believe a human being could do it. The first circuit is sensation, the second circuit is feeling, and the third circuit is reason. But the third circuit, by letting information be transmitted across generations, creates this information acceleration, which gets faster and faster as it goes along. This acceleration of information leads to faster and faster change, which is very disagreeable to the people in high positions of authority. And that to me is the basic dialectic of history. Information attempting to break free, and ruling elites trying to stop the flood of information from unseating them, creating a world they can't manage because they can't understand. The third circuit recapitulates human evolution. The fourth circuit recapitulates the process of civilization. This is the socio-sexual circuit. And we all tend to have our own favorite sexual profile depending on the incidents around our initial orgasm and mating experiences. Ergo, we all seem a little bit queer to one another. Whatever tribe you're born into, you gotta learn the local sexual rules and obey them, or at least pretend to obey them, and try not to get caught. And of course, if your imprints and conditioning are very close to what society demands, you'll have a happy life. If they're a little bit off kilter, you'll consider yourself neurotic. If they're way off kilter, you're not neurotic anymore, you become a goddamn pervert.